Hello, welcome back to Full House. I'm Jericho, and I'm joined by my wife, Cyann.
Hi.
So we're going to continue giving a tour of our Minecraft world on PS4, and you're going to notice, if you saw the last episode, that things are a little bit different. We have this huge, elegant bridge that Cyann built. So what happened was, we had a newer version of this file that was on my old PlayStation 4 hard drive. I upgraded over Christmas, and I forgot to grab that because it's under her profile on the PS4. So last night, if you follow me on Twitter, I was, complaining about I was having trouble with it, but I managed to get the correct file. So we actually showed off an older version of this world in the last episode, but now this is our current world. So up ahead, we have Wayne Manor, and that's what we're going to be exploring today.
So over on the left, we have a garden set.
And we explained in the last episode, the way we play this is on survival mode, but on peaceful. So everything, all these animals had to be penned in, all the plants had to be found. We did everything ourselves. We just also don't have to worry about monsters ruining it, which we think strikes a pretty good balance of, risk reward and difficulty and all that. So it was sort of by chance. This is right where our spawn is. Behind us, you see the chest. That's our spawn. So we built this house, basically right where we started. And it started as just, a little, mud shack like most Minecraft worlds do, and grew into this. So all the nether quartz and nether brick and nether rack you see were all really gotten from the nether, and it was a very dangerous, very risky undertaking because it's a finite resource. If you die, if you die by falling into lava, it'll fall into the lava too, and it's gone forever. So whenever we, made this dangerous trek and managed to, have an inventory full of, quartz and all the rest, and then we would die on our way back. Very frustrating.
Very. So here's our library. Every manor has to have a fancy library.
I like, that's stairs for the chair, and stairs on corners or turned to the side for the sofa. I think that looks quite good, especially the sofa. So we have our brewing stand and enchanting table and all that in here.
Down here we have our storage room where we keep all of our supplies. It's all very well sorted.
I mentioned in the last episode with the GCPD that I really like item frames. They're my favorite item, so I use that to denote everything. It makes sense to me, at least.
But I don't enjoy doing it, so I put everything in here for Tim to sort.
Yep. Okay, so moving on. This is, the foyer, the living area, just the main floor of the house. We have this nice water feature that we'll show off in just a moment as we head back to the bedroom. Oh, okay, as we head to the water feature. This was like quite a headache. So it just flows naturally if you drop a bucket of water up on the top, but getting the shape just right so it wouldn't either flood the house or look weird with the way the water was flowing took several tries.
And we have the master bedroom hidden behind the portrait.
So each of us have a chest as sort of like expanded inventory space on either side. Stuff that we don't want to risk all the time. And some flowers and things for decoration. With the door open, it'll be a fortune in air conditioning.
He's rich, he doesn't care.
So upstairs, you can see on the walls we have these, they sort of look like wall sconces. Once again, it's item frames being put to good use with a trap door. And then you put the torch on the wall, then the item frame, then the trap door. And if it's turned properly, it looks like, a proper wall hanging. And there's a chimney over there with, is that netherrack?
Netherrack,
yeah.
yeah.
Netherrack will burn forever, so it just looks nice.
And we had some problems at first because it was all wood around it, and I did not realize how stupid that was.
Yeah.
So we had basically a gaping wall, or hole in the wall over there when it caught fire.
Just like the Ha in Joker's Cell in the GCPD, we keep forgetting that there's a lot of stuff in this game that's flammable and absolutely will catch fire and get destroyed. So we also had a similar problem when I tried to make like a lava disposal chute that I thought was well deep enough, but it was not.
our greenhouse for Alfred, as well as a training dojo.
I really like how the waterfall looks, and seeing through to the hillside and everything through the glass there. Here's the kitchen. We have a nice little dining area. So these fences on the front of the nether brick are supposed to look like drawers, you know, a little detail.
Ladders.
Oh yeah, ladders on the front, sorry.
And that's supposed to look like a stovetop. Sink and faucet. And we have a working fridge. You hit the button and it dispenses out food.
We got another melon in our inventory there. Yeah, stand more back of it so they can see it shoot it out. Yeah, and there, you can just grab it. And you just refill it with, you know, whatever food item and keep it full.
Back here is Alfred's bedroom.
If we ever play with my brother Holy Diver or anybody else, you know, this is sort of a guest bedroom. I think we keep the chest stocked with some useful... Nope. I guess they were useful enough that we needed them. And there's a nice view of the GCPD in the background with the bat signal, and you can see the bridge over the lake there. So up in the roof you can see the beams going across.
I really wanted to get across exposed beam feature that you see a lot in mountain cabins. I just particularly like that look. So that was interesting without flying abilities.
Right, because we had to build, you know, stairs or ladders to get to everything. So it was a bit of a happy chance that our main mining cave that we had connected underneath this house as well as everything else. So we figured we may as well just make it the Batcave. So here we have our secret entrance. That was done with sticky pistons and a lot of redstone, which was also done with a YouTube tutorial to help us with that. And that was a crazy ordeal because we had to turn on monsters so that we could get slimes. There's no way to get slime in, at least that I know of, if you don't have monsters. The slime balls, I guess you should say. Good timing by that bat as we enter the bat cave, and you can see the bat computer there. So yeah, we had to turn on slimes and be very careful to not. We had to make sure to batten down the hatches of everything so that we wouldn't have any destruction from monsters while we were doing it. But all's well that ends well, and now that's one of my favorite features of the house is that secret entrance. So over here on the bat cave we have some extra bat suits, you know, for water or for whatever else it would be. And then this is the Jason Todd Memorial. Jason Todd was the second Robin after Dick Grayson. So Dick Grayson and Batman had a falling out, and he went to Bloodhaven and became Nightwing. Bloodhaven is a sister city of Gotham in the comic books. And Jason Todd was not well received at all after Dick Grayson, who was a very popular character. So DC Comics had a campaign where you could dial a 1-800 number and vote if you wanted Jason Todd to live or die as he was after he was captured by the Joker. So the event was called A Death in the Family, and the fans did vote to kill him off. So Jason Todd was killed by the Joker, and for remembrance, Batman erected a memorial in the Batcave that I recreated in here.
So you can kind of get a little bit of a taste of how expansive this cave system is. It just really continues on and on.
And very little of it, like we opened between it, but very little of it was, like it was all basically a connected cave system, and only where it's squared out is when we needed the materials for, you know, the GCPD or whatever else we were working on. So we're getting back to the main part of the Batcave here, and in the distance you can see something else that Cyann built.
So this is also built with redstone. I'm not the best at redstone, so it's a little rudimentary, but it pops up, and that's always fun. And this, I want to revisit a little bit now that we have new blocks with the new update. But here is our current Batmobile.
So yeah, all that obsidian, we really mined ourselves, we really found the diamond and all that to make a Batmobile. So now we're getting back to the proper of the Batcave. You can see the Bat computer on the right, the library. So I have signs on the side of the, so that's the these chairs are staircase pieces, just like in the library. And on the one by the back computer, you can see we have signs that are meant to be the armrests, so a proper armchair, and the redstone stuff just for looks to make it look more like a computer. So we have the library and plans and all that. So that's basically it. The cave system continues almost under the entirety of the world. We mentioned in the last episode that the PS4 Minecraft world isn't nearly as infinite as it is on the PC. So, but our cave system almost covers the entire map, and we'll be showing that off in a future episode. So we can close up the Batcave for safety. See it all snap together. And we'll take one more look at the facade as we wrap up today's episode. Thank you so much for joining us. I plan on this series maybe being every Sunday, every other Sunday. We have to, find the time in our schedules to record, but we're having a lot of fun with it. And the first video had a lot of great response, so we really appreciate that. And we're excited to show off, the rest of the things in our world. You can see some. There's some things of interest in the horizon for sure, and we're excited to show them to you. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment if you liked it, or a dislike and a comment if you didn't like it, and let us know how we can improve things for the future. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. We don't know about you guys, but we're totally full.